A Practically Perfect Life, Zwerglipatch Diary, Volume 26. On the cover, John reads his poetry to the departed celebrities at the Père Lachaise Cemetery in Paris, France. On the back, a Parisian offered to take our picture at the Jardin de la Vallée Suisse. So, a practically perfect life. Oh, I wish we all had one. The Prelude. At Zwerglipatch, I scribed on Saturday, June 20th, 2015, 4:02 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, as I sit in awe of the many blooming flowers framed by a freshly mown lawn at my patio desk here in a corner of our Zwerglipatch cottage and gardens on this last day of spring. A splash of orange, an oriole flew in and sits on the rose arbor, a perfect touch for a perfect day. I use perfect, for it is for me a privilege to be able to sense the abundance of aloha. There is a slight mist. This is good for our gardens. I do not mind not being among them weeding. Oh, I should say, it's now raining. As I said, I do not mind. I mowed the lawn. The rain will freshen all it touches. As I was mowing our front lawn, neighbor Jim and his young son Ryan came over for a wee visit. This was appreciated. Our neighbors smiled and seemed to have no difficulty talking to us. If only they could lead this nation in civility and, yes, aloha. Too many people are hangry, a new word I discovered while scribbling this volume. Hangry. Too many people. Oh, this is not about that. This volume speaks of the entwining I have found in fate and hope. This volume speaks of throwing away objects and habits which interfere with productivity. This volume speaks of traveling to a foreign land. Beginning in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and including our trip to Paris, France, this Zwerglipatch diary documents discovery and delves into new neighborhoods. It continues in pointing out where we'll be in the future. Therefore, those who know realize they will see on these pages of future diaries more snippets. J.W. Grum snippets have being placed on the internet's YouTube on the J.W. Grum channel. This array of quirky videos is a fun project. What's more fun for me are my relationships. Of course, I have Renee in my life. My friends support me. I should say my family of friends. And I have time. At the end of this volume, I practically personified time. Oh, it is as if I've stepped back many ages ago and found one of my very first friends. Oh, to have such an elusive, constant friend reassures any worry that may pop up unannounced in my mind, which has always actively searched for bits to retain. In these pages, friends, new and, well, seasoned, are seen. Renee and I have met many people who urge us to continue what we do. Mainly, what we do is what we have always done, followed our hearts. Oh, this does not consider those blips in our lives where we felt like a character in a fairy tale, putting up with a toil that demeans humanity. This volume is entirely what happens after the reputable phrase, "They lived happily ever after." Our happily ever after began many years ago, which is true. What is new for me personally is this. I know the true meaning of forever. Today, I'm looking forward to attaining 70, 80, 90 years of age, and wisdom, and the spunk to speak directly of the human truths which have guided us during the past decades. Time and truth are a duo who know no fear. They are confidence. They hold our hands and embrace our energies. I knew this, but did not accept their courage, their help. Perhaps it's age that has me accept the wisdom I've always had, never properly used. However, that's all in my personal past. Thankfully, I can now admit I made mistakes which will not be repeated. I now look into the eyes of time and truth as my equals. I have completed the tasks which life threw in my path. I survived. Were these tasks difficult? Yes. Were they finished successfully? Well, as I said, I survived. Were they well done? Oh, my friends, is the answer from which I get the title of this volume. During my life, I knew where I was and what I was doing. I was amused by many imps. Need I say more? Yes, my life has been practically perfect. Perhaps, yes, perhaps is the imperfections that will mold my life into perfection. Oh, at this point, doesn't matter. I'll allow time and truth to continue telling my tale. My part will be intermingling my past with my future. Lessons learned will continue to flow from my pen. At this moment, I have an audience. Many wee faces are looking at me. They are spellbound, awaiting the end to this scene. They are friends who have followed me and watched me perform in many venues. They are the faces of a flower that makes me happy, soothes my pains. Yellow pansies. Yes, flowers have played, rather, been a constant audience in my life. I'm thankful I have an audience. I'm thankful for friends. I'm thankful for witnesses to JWG's practically perfect life. Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, Monday, February 2nd, 2015, 11:33 a.m. And this is going to be the entire first paragraph. It's a rare day for February here in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. It is raining